battle is Jingyin Hall, Yu Jianqin. Sister Yu is awesome, worthy of Sister Yu. This sword art made me gain a lot of insight. Thank you for your guidance, Sister Yu. I will remember this favor in my heart. Even though she could have defeated me at any time, she showed me her sword art one by one, leading me to glimpse the embryonic form of sword Dao and breakthrough. This kind of favor is beyond repayment. Brother Lan, you don't have to be so polite. Worthy of being the #1 true disciple, this kind of magnanimity and strength is not something I can compare with. With Sister Yu here, how can our Qingyan sword sect not be strong? That heavenly genius conference, Sister Jianqin will definitely have the strength to win. Compared to that disgusting Hua Qingyan just now, she's much stronger. That's right, Sister Yu's sword art is really gorgeous. Ha ha ha, yes, that Hua Qingyan doesn't rely on sword art at all. He only throws tools. He can actually hold on until now. He's really lucky. What did you just say? Apologize to Brother Hua. Apologize to Brother Hua right now. Hey, don't do anything unnecessary on my behalf. We were merely commenting on Hua Qingyan's fighting style. Commenting? It was clearly slander. As disciples of Qingyan sword sect, though we cultivate swordsmanship, we should cultivate our hearts first. Although Brother Hua didn't draw his sword in battle, his strategic insight, as well as his understanding and application of rules and tools, far exceed yours. On the other hand, you, lacking in personal abilities, fell early on, yet are envious and dissatisfied with others' achievements. With such an attitude, what right do you have to critique others? So it turns out that Senior Sister Yu is standing up for Brother Hua, admonishing these two disciples for their disrespectful behavior. As expected of our sect's top disciple, your broad-mindedness extends even to defending other legitimate disciples. What Sister Yu said was true, even though Brother Hua did not resort to using his swordplay to defeat the opponent. His achievement in overcoming the ranks is indisputable. If due to one's pettiness, resentment is harbored against other fellow disciples, it is indeed rather lowly. For Sister Yu to stand up for a junior she barely knows, such magnanimity is beyond ordinary. Brother Hua, I apologize. We spoke carelessly before and belittled you. It was unintentional. Please don't take it to heart. No problem, I don't mind. Sister, what on earth are you doing? Even if you are superior, you remain humble and patient. Leading launching you with your own swordsmanship to improve her cultivation. And defending a belittled senior, such a heart is only possessed by true sword immortals. From now on, whoever dares to talk nonsense about others again, don't blame me for being impolite. As disciples of Qingyan sword sect, we should cultivate our hearts, constantly refine our swordsmanship, and comprehend the way of the sword. Instead of wasting time criticizing others, it is better to cultivate well. Senior Brother Hua, I hope you don't mind me staying here. If Sister Yu wants to stay here, I have no objection. To think that Sister Yu would willingly stay by Hua Qingyan's side just to protect him from being wrong. I'm so sour. Sister Yu, what do you mean by this? This way, no one will dare to say bad things about you behind your back. How was it, Brother Hua? Did I perform well? Who asked you to do these extra things? The thing I hate the most is attracting attention. Brother Hua's swordsmanship is unmatched. The strength and realm I have now is all due to the stone tablet you gave me, although you are indifferent to fame and fortune and don't care about your reputation. But since you have been kind to me, I can't allow others to slander and defame you at will. Then why are you standing next to me? Go back to your original position. I shouldn't have given you advice in the first place. Well, actually, I have some doubts in my heart and wanted to take this opportunity to ask you. I'm not your master. If you don't want to teach me, I can't guarantee what I will do. At that time, what others think will have nothing to do with me. You're relentless. If you have any questions, ask them quickly and then leave. Unexpectedly, Sister Yu chastised the other legitimate disciples for Hua Qingyan. Could it be that they have a secret partnership? As the top disciple, Sister Yu fell for Hua Qingyan, the bottom ranker. To avoid gossip, she can only meet him privately using this method. Oh, they even have that kind of relationship? Humph, Jian? On careful look, their relationship is indeed unusual. They are secretly communicating. I didn't expect that. This is sensational news. Sister, you absolutely must not spread this. If Sister Yu and Brother Hua knew, I would be scolded by the sect. Of course I wouldn't. Trust me, I am very careful. Alright, I have work to do. You go on watching. Sister Qian won't spread rumors, right? Something big happened. What happened? It's about Sister Yu. Sister Yu? I heard this from another sister. You absolutely cannot tell anyone else. I knew it. This crazy cultivator starts practicing the moment she has cleared up her queries. Such people who can meditate anywhere, anytime. Truly earn my respect. The second round of the competition has ended. It's over already. Wasn't it supposed to finish today? Right, I still want to watch. Considering the drain on everyone's spiritual power, the sect leader and hall masters have decided to end today's competition here. All disciples are asked to rest for a day. The third round will resume on the morrow at dawn. Oh, today's competition ended. Time to log off. All disciples, please disperse in an orderly manner. The competition will start on time tomorrow. So, has it been figured out? According to the sect leader's arrangement, I have investigated the recent situation of these disciples. Among all the disciples, 5 had acted oddly. The most suspicious among them are these 3 from the Flowing Clouds Hall. They are Jiang Du, Zhao Rui, and Hua Qingyan. Second elder, do you mean that? The traitor is from my hall, the Flowing Clouds Hall? The upper ranks of the Qingyan sword sect have gathered here tonight for one purpose, to find the traitor hidden within the Qingyan sword sect. The attack on Gu Yu had proved that there were already disciples within the clutches of the demon sect in the sect. On top of selecting 5 disciples to participate in the Heavenly Pride Summit, the sudden inter-sect competition had another purpose. They had intended to take the opportunity to uncover the traitor's true identity. Please restrain yourself, Hall Master Gu. It is merely very likely that a traitor exists within the Flowing Clouds Hall. After all, when I entrusted the delivery of the blood spirit bead to you, you spoke of it to no one else. And before you left, you made sufficient arrangements to conceal your tracks. Yet the demon sect still learned of this. Do you not think that something is strange? Second elder, please continue. All 3 of them had their power greatly increased within the span of a year. First would be the president of the Flowing Clouds Hall, Jiang Du. 2 years ago, his cultivation level was merely at the second stage of the Purple Chaos Realm, and his strength was comparable to that of the vice president, Guan Shanyu. But in last year's intersect competition, he quickly rose through the ranks, beating powerful rivals one after another and becoming third on the Heavenly Pride leaderboard. According to him, he was fortunate enough to have received guidance from a highly skilled individual, leading to him quickly gaining proficiency in the way of the sword. The Qingyan sword sect's intersect competition is held once a year. Next is this disciple from the Flowing Clouds Hall, Zhao Rui. He's reclusive and his cultivation wasn't anything special. A year ago, he was only ranked 33rd on the Heavenly Pride leaderboard. Besides that, the sword techniques he mastered were extraordinarily powerful, and extremely strange, perhaps even lethal. According to him, he also accidentally entered a secret realm and gotten lucky. Lastly, we have Hua Qingyan from the Flowing Cloud sect. He appears the least suspicious, but to me, he's hiding a lot of secrets. According to my knowledge, ever since he became a true disciple a year before, he was lazy and barely ever cultivated at all. And he never spent more than 2 days out on a mission. In such a short amount of time, how did he manage to gain and master such precise knowledge of the way of talismans and formations? On top of that, I've also realized that Hua Qingyan has been involved in every single one of the interactions between our sect and the demon sect. He was the one to defeat their disciples and retrieve the blood spirit bead. According to the disciples who witnessed the event, at the time there was also an elder from the demon sect who was at the Purple Chaos Realm, Xia Yun, present. But after Hua Qingyan came face to face with him, that patriarch disappeared for no reason at all. Afterwards, he and Yu Jianqing set off to fulfill their tasks together, and just happened to stumble upon an elder from the demon sect, Ma Xuan, creating a demon fetus at Yunjin village, even saving 2 true disciples from the Purple Spirit sect. He was then allowed 3 days of leave by the patriarch, but headed to Yunjin city for an unknown reason, and ran into that elder from the demon sect who had previously escaped. I trust that everyone's noticed this during the intersect competition as well. He used a talisman and formation technique that I've never seen before, and defeated 2 powerful opponents successively through his own strategies. I firmly believe that this disciple is not as laid back as he appears, but has hidden depths, and may have even hidden his true power. In conclusion, to me, of these disciples, Hua Qingyun is the most suspicious. Impossible. The traitor can't be Hua Qingyun. Ahem. How come the Patriarch and Hall Master Gu are suddenly so in sync? Could it be possible that, and I'm only saying this is a possibility, that the Hua Qingyun the Patriarch and Hall Master Gu are familiar with has been taken over, or is even being controlled by the demon sect? What do you mean? It is possible that on an outing, Hua Qingyun fell under the control of a cultivator from the demon sect, which would have led to the subsequent series of events. If you're speaking of control, I'd rather believe that he's hiding his power and has limited his cultivation. Qingyun has always been like that. I've never once felt that there's any trace of him being controlled. And if he really were, why would he have retrieved the blood spirit bead for the sect? Why would he have killed the elder from the demon sect at Yunzhen village? All of you are condemning and questioning him with no basis in logic at all. I say, why not just take the disciples under suspicion and interrogate them? We cannot rush. If we act hastily, we might scare away the true culprit. What we need to investigate is the true intentions of the demon sect in planting spies in the sect. I'm certain that it is not for a matter as simple as passing information. I have a bad feeling that the demon sect plans to interfere in the Qingyun sword sect's intersect competition. Patriarch, you mean? We'll rig the drawing of lots. Since the demon sect has planted a spy in the sect, we'll take the opportunity to test him. Regardless of if it's Jiang Du, Hua Qingyun, or Zhao Rui, they'll all have a fight arranged for them. I will find out exactly what the demon sect has planned. Understood. You want me Tomicron bring you along to fight tomorrow? I know you've been very bored recently, but you're not allowed in the intersect competition. Once I admit defeat tomorrow and the competition ends, I'll bring you out to play. Where are you bringing me, Tomicron? I was getting ready for bed. This is the mountain behind Flowing Clouds Peak? Why did you come here? You're saying there's something here? This is. How is there a formation flag here? This is a high-quality formation flag. It seems to be used to shield one's spiritual consciousness and create a closed-off space. Although I can break the restriction, that undoubtedly would scare away the culprit. And I shouldn't care about this kind of thing either, because even if the sky were to fall, there would be the Patriarch to hold it up still. It's obvious from the design of this formation flag that the sect has been basically covered in similar flags. If the Qingyun sword sect were to fall into life or death danger, then how would my 9-to-5, stable, life continue? How did you find this formation flag? You saw someone burying it here when you went out at night to absorb energy from the heavens and earth? Do you still remember what that person looked like? Oh, so it really was Zhao Rui. Removing this formation flag without being discovered will be too difficult. Although I cannot determine the location of every single formation flag, if Zhao Rui dares to activate them, the sword intent I have placed here will retrace his actions and immediately shatter the formation, thwarting his plans. Humph? You think that you deserve credit and want to fight alongside me in the competition? I've told you already, under the sect's rules, you cannot join the fights. You're saying that, since even talismans can be used. You can be too? That's right, this round of the intersect competition doesn't have any particular restrictions and allows talismans, formations, and runes to be used. So, using a mythical animal I brought up shouldn't be an issue. But I intend to lose tomorrow. Even if I brought you along, I wouldn't let you do anything. The next morning, the intersect competition will continue today. May the 20 disciples who have progressed to the next round please step forward. Quick, look, that's the first place disciple Yu Jianqing. Do your best, junior sister. Oh? Why has Hua Qingyun not come forward? What's happened? Did that Hua Qingyun forfeit again? He dared to not show up at such an important competition? That brat Hua Qingyun, he dares to treat such an important competition as child's play? This disciple of mine does have some bad habits. No matter the situation, he'd always only start his mission or head to the training grounds at the last minute. Whenever I reprimanded him, he'd also always talk about working 9 to 5 and things I couldn't understand. It's now the 11th hour, and I'm sure he's in his cave somewhere, unable to rush over in time. Must he really make the entire sect wait for him before the competition can begin? I say, if he has such a bad attitude towards this competition, we might as well put him down as having given up. Everyone, don't forget the plan we agreed on yesterday. If we put him down as having forfeited, we'd have wasted our efforts. It is as second elder says, we cannot put Hua Qingyun down as having forfeited. I'll get Elder Zhao to stall for time. Hall Master Gu, send someone to get Hua Qingyun out of his cave now. Yes, Patriarch. Elder Zhao, it's like this. What's happened to the Patriarch? He's making 10,000 disciples and 10 plus hall masters and elders wait just because of one disciple's bad habits. Disciple Hua Qingyun has other important matters and as such was unable to reach on time. He respectfully asks that the disciples present calm down and wait patiently. What? All of us, wait for one person? I protest. This is some sort of trick. What right does he have to do this? If he can't come on time, then just assume he's forfeited. Silence. One's path of cultivation is unique to themselves. Everyone has their own obsessions. Some people memorize scripture when cultivating, while others seek to grow closer to the heavens and the earth via special positions. Senior Brother Hua has a way of cultivation that is his and his alone. Naturally, we understand and accept this, instead of pointing fingers. If the 11 disciples on stage agree to wait for Senior Brother Hua, I hope that everyone will be able to wait a little longer. Senior brothers, senior sisters, are you willing to wait for Senior Brother Hua Tomicron arrive before continuing the competition? I agree with what Junior Sister Yu has said. After all, it's still early, so waiting a while for Junior Brother Hua won't be a problem. My only goal is to defeat Junior Sister Yu, since she has spoken. Waiting a while would do no harm. Actually, waiting a while is fine by me. Indeed, indeed. Thank you, senior brothers, senior sisters. Humph, I disagree. He's only at the 8th stage of the Purple Chaos Realm, and has gotten this far through sheer luck. What do we need to waste time waiting for him for? 12th on the Heavenly Pride leaderboard, Wang Dao. Senior Brother Wang, I hope that you will give Senior Brother Hua a chance. Humph, even if he came, he'd just end up being eliminated. There's no need to wait for him. Ouch. You. Senior Brother Wang, are you willing to wait for Senior Brother Hua? Actually, waiting a while isn't a big deal. If that is so, may everyone present please wait patiently. He dare make so many of us wait for him. How unreasonable. 2 hours later. Senior Brother Hua, please hurry up. Everyone's waiting for you. I'm coming. Oh my. Apologies, everyone, I've arrived late. My deepest apologies for delaying the competition. I've gotten too used to the 9 to 5 life. The competition was brought forward to the morning, but I forgot to set my alarm clock. But I didn't expect that I'd have been late by a full 2 hours. Not only did the Patriarch not disqualify me from the competition, he made everyone, including the hall masters and elders, wait for 2 hours. Humph? What's up with these female disciples? Could it be that I've drawn their attention because I'm too handsome? Did you see him? That was the senior brother watching you and that senior sister you stood up for just now. They must be cultivation partners. Cultivation partners, this means they're a couple, and that they cultivate together. Are you sure? Why would that cold and distant, sword-obsessed senior sister you look for a cultivation partner? Don't talk so rudely, this is just a rumor I heard. I heard that they're afraid their hall master will separate them, so they only meet in secret. Wow, isn't that exactly like the plot of that book, The Story of the Distant Senior Sister and I? I heard that senior sister you was providing for that senior brother Hua. That's obviously the plot of the domineering senior sister fell in love with me. Although the whole of the Qingyun sword sect is focused on cultivation, to many of its disciples, recreation is just as important as well. If they don't find some way to pass the time, they might very well become obsessed to the point of madness, and their cultivation might regress instead of progress, and many female disciples pass the time and calm their minds by reading novels. Since everyone's here, we'll draw lots and begin. Why is the Patriarch controlling the drawing of lots? A01, it can't be, I'm participating in the first fight? The competition starts now. Elder Zhao, this intersect competition has almost drawn to a close. The 12 disciples present are all the most outstanding ones in the Qingyun sword sect. I hope that all of them will be able to fight elegantly and confidently. Given their power, I trust that no one will get cold feet and attempt to forfeit. Even if you cannot enter into the finals, you should give it your all and fight to the very last second, never giving up, being unwilling to accept defeat. This is the hallmark of a disciple from the Qingyan sword sect. Well said, well said. This is obviously directed at me, telling me that I cannot forfeit. Well said, the patriarch is right. Let's fight the best we can. If I forfeit the fight, I'll be publicly denounced and become the enemy of the entire sect. The competition starts now. So be it, patriarch, you aren't getting any more tea leaves this month. Pulling the same tricks again. How long do you want to stall for? Nebula sword technique shooting star. He didn't get this far for nothing. He's already seen the weaknesses in my talisman array. When the spiritual talismans are circling me, it takes time for their spiritual energy to link together. 100 Inferno Dragon Talisman. Water Talisman. If this is the extent of your abilities, I'd suggest you give up. An illusory clone? Here I come. Yeah, I can finally get out of the arena and rest. Humph? Why am I unable to move? Humph? What is it? What's happening? Xianin? You brat, when did you get here? This is a wooden plaque made from a 1,000-year-old pagoda tree? It said that divine beasts like Xianin are beings, and can reside in pieces of old wood, nourishing their spirit. When did she put this on me? Could she have taken advantage of when I was sleeping last night? What kind of formation? Is this gusting wind? What was that? Completely empty. What is happening? Hua Qingyan, what have you done? I didn't do anything. When Xianin faced Yu Qingwu and her two sidekicks, she had a definite advantage and was able to beat them easily. The might of a divine beast is able to crush cultivators below the 5th stage of the purple chaos realm. Ouch. Just what is going on? What's that gusting wind? Why is senior brother Wan suddenly performing some sort of ritual? Hua Qingyan, I'm coming for you. Nebula sword technique. Ouch. I admit defeat. That's enough, Xianin. What was that? Outsiders will forever be unable to see Xianyan's true form, unless she specifically targets them. Oh, you, didn't I tell you to stay in the cave and behave yourself? You. Why did I even bring this wild child home in the first place? That's a divine beast? Elder Zhao, he's cheating. He brought a divine beast and made it a 2-on-1 fight. That's not fair. So that black shadow was a divine beast. How does this Hua Qingyan have so many tricks up his sleeve? That divine beast's very strong. What species is it? This is preposterous. You cannot give him the win. This brat has not touched his sword, not even once. The sect has never taught its disciples about talismans and divine beasts. So how did he master those techniques? He must be a spy from the monster sect. This intersect competition has placed no limitations on its competitors. Qingyan's level of cultivation is only at the 8th stage of the spiritual palace realm. He must have come to the conclusion that he'd be hard-pressed to achieve anything relying purely on his own sword techniques. So, he chose to take another route and fight using the power of talismans and divine beasts. The two of you, please calm yourselves. I arranged for Wang Dao to fight Hua Qingyan on purpose, so that Wang Dao would shatter all of the talismans Qingyan would use. This would allow me to test if Qingyan was related to the monster sect in any way. I didn't expect that he would win the battle with a divine beast. I've been looking at that divine beast, and I fear it's the divine beast Xianin spoken about in legends. It'd be too taxing for him to display such a rare divine beast in front of others if he were a disciple of the demon sect. What, the divine beast Xianin? A being spoken of in legends would sign a contract with a mere true disciple? Everyone, I feel that we should uphold the results of this fight. Don't forget that our intention is to find the traitor. Hua Qingyan has hidden the cracks in his facade so far. And according to the rules, if he tamed the divine beast himself, it would naturally be counted as a kind of fighting power, so it wouldn't be against the rules. The second elder's reasoning is sound. We agree with him. Okay, since no one has any objections, I proclaim that the victor of this match is Hua Qingyan. What, this is allowed? Is it too late for me to catch a divine beast now? Hua Qingyan, just you wait. The next time we meet, I'll definitely kill you. Leave me alone, Hua. What game is the patriarch playing? Even this isn't counted as breaking the rules. That's a bit too outrageous. You return first. The next round of the competition has begun. Whatever, I'll play it by ear for the rest of the competition. Qinshu City underground, at the very moment when Qingyan was shining brightly in the intersect competition. Dozens of cultivators from the monster sect at the 8th stage of the purple chaos realm were gathering in the rubble of Qinshu City, not far from the Qingyan sword sect. We welcome the Lady of the Sea of Blood. Greetings to the esteemed Lady of the Sea of Blood. No need to be so formal. 4th stage of the transcendent realm, matriarch of the Sea of Blood sect, Lady of the Sea of Blood. The responders we have secretly placed inside the Qingyan sword sect have already completed the sky covering and spirit hiding formation. All there's left to do now is to wait for that formation to begin functioning. Then, I'll have the advantage and can easily destroy that sect. Lady, with the amount of power we have, will we really be able to bring down the Qingyan sword sect? When Jian is at the 6th stage of the transcendent realm, and there are various elders and hall masters at the transcendent realm present. Relax. That is precisely why that lord has specially assigned 2 fellow cultivators to come and help us. Patriarch of the Demon Cloud sect, Xiangba, 4th stage of the immortal realm. Patriarch of the Xianin sect, 3rd stage of the transcendent realm, 3rd stage of the transcendent realm. I didn't think that I'd be lucky enough to see the 3 important sect masters of the demon sect today. The 3 of us have been given the strength of a demon god by that lord, in addition to the restrictions imposed by the sky covering and spirit hiding formation. Today, the Qingyan sword sect will be wiped off the face of the earth, and the demon lord that we worship will once again descend upon this earth. Meanwhile, the 6 strongest competitors had just been declared in the Qingyan sword sect. The competition has come to an end. May the 6 disciples who have entered the finals please come forward. True disciple of the Flowing Clouds Hall, Zhao Rui. President of the Hidden Mirror Hall, Yu Jianqing. President of the Clear Heart Hall, Zhao Tianlu. President of the Wind Spirit Hall, Wan Lan. President of the Flowing Clouds Hall, Jiang Du. True disciple of the Flowing Clouds Hall, Hua Qingyan. Look there, that's the trickster Hua Qingyan. He hasn't touched his sword once, but somehow bulldozed his way into the finals. Ridiculous. The final fight of this intersect competition will take place in the map of the world's mountains and rivers. This is